Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite Ravens YouTube channel and podcast. Talking Ravens all day, every day with your host, Justin P. And one of my other co hosts, Mr. Super D, the mailman. Shannon was busy tonight, so she'll be back on here Tuesday. And we'll probably, no, actually, Bobby playing next Thursday. We'll probably do Monday and probably Wednesday. It'll be the same time, Dave. So if you want to hop on, feel free. But yes, so but we can, get these shows in a way because Thursday is going to be a busy day. Episode 91 for the YouTube channel and for the audio version, season one, that's actually season two, episode one. It's now season two now, of Talking Ravens all day, every day on the audio version because that's where it started out first before we went on the, you know, YouTube channel. Me and AJ, I'm going to get him back on soon. He's been working a lot, so yeah, he's still a part of this thing. So I'm gonna get him on probably one on the weekend or something like that when all of us can get on. But today got a good lineup of topics. We do previews. Normally we do it on Thursday. Some things. I've been busy this week, so we pushed a couple days back, but we still gonna give y'all some good shows. All right. So our first topic of the night is position matchups. I got tired of writing them all down, so I just rounded up position matchups. We're going to start with coaching first, although it is a position because head coach position. This was still a position, so we're going to start with coaching first. Dave, go ahead.
No doubt. Round two, Ravens versus Cleveland. We gotta get them again. But John Harbaugh is really taking it to another level. Everything is working offensively and defensively. This is the third year in a row that we've been in first place throughout the first 8 games. Of course, we didn't finish it out because we lost Lamar Jackson to injury. But as far as Todd Monken, he is cooking in the kitchen. The Ravens are more balanced running and passing. I really like the new plays he is pulling from, the new tricks from up his sleeve every week. Mike McDonald has really been on top of his game also. I mean, come on, number one defense. This defense is BG&E turning the lights out. Best red zone scoring defense, unstoppable. On the Cleveland side, Kevin Stefanski, he's done a great job as well. The Browns have been hanging tough and playing well. Stefanski's played half the season without his franchise quarterback, Deshaun Watson. They're 5-3 and they're still in the mix of the playoff picture. But Cleveland has been inconsistent. Defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz has been excellent. Cleveland has a second-ranked defense. They are bringing it. But they are great at home, but not so great on the road sometimes. The last two road games, they gave up 20 to Seattle and 39 to Gardner Minshew and the Colts. But it's Baltimore on this one. Baltimore is the better coaches.
I'm gonna echo the same thing you said, Dave. John Harbaugh. He pisses me off sometimes with his, lack of in-game adjustments. But he's one of the better head coaches up there. Over 165 wins. Super Bowl championship, a couple division titles. So multiple, 10 double-digit win seasons. He definitely has the edge over Stefanski, who's done some pretty good things there. Cleveland first year there won a playoff game. With Baker Mayfield and those guys. Then got Deshaun. They had to deal with that whole situation with his legal issues. He got back. He started playing well. Started struggling a little bit early because lack of rest, but they're 5-3 right now. But Ed's still got a hard ball. Now, offensive coordinator Todd Monken has been in his bag lately. First thing started off a little slow, which was expected. Training camp, then the whole Lamar contract situation. We didn't expect things to click all suddenly right away. But the last couple of weeks, we've been putting up 30 plus points. Put up 37 Sunday, 31 against the Cardinals. It might not look pretty, but we still put up 31. And then we put up 38 versus the Lions. So that's over 100 points right there the last 3 weeks. So this offense is definitely going in the right direction. Kevin Stefanski is the play caller for the Browns. So, They have put up some points too. Then they put up 27, and against the Cardinals, they shut them out. But Todd Monken definitely gets the edge there because he has the secret weapon in Lamar Jackson, and then now Keaton Mitchell has emerged, to take over the load from Gus. We need that extra balance in the run game. Mike McDonald versus Jim Schwartz. Jim Schwartz probably has the edge here because he won a Super Bowl as he was the coordinator with Philly, but it's not a big. It's not a. It's a slight margin because if we go by actually whose units playing better, it's probably us by a slight margin. But the Browns did just shut out the Cardinals, so the shutout is a shutout regardless who is playing. It's hard to do in the NFL. So these two defenses are great. But I'm gonna give the slight edge to Jim Schwartz only because of their experience, and that's a slight edge. Next topic. Do you think the Browns will have a better chance of winning on Sunday now that Watson is back? Wait, do you?
I'm gonna say yes. Deshaun Watson is a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback and is capable of taking over a game when he's on. But since he's put on a Cleveland uniform, you really don't know what you're going to get. He might be good one week, might not be good. But he's been playing well these last few weeks. I mean, DTR, Thomas Robinson had no chance last time we played them. I mean, your first start, you had limited reps against a tough D-line. He wasn't ready to sit at the big boy table yet. They're going to take your lunchbox and your Capri Sun. 121 yards, 3 touchdowns last time. So I definitely think Deshaun Watson will do a lot better than that. I definitely think that Watson will keep Cleveland much more competitive.
I agree wholeheartedly, Dick. The first time we played him, once I saw Deshaun wasn't playing, I said, yeah, this. We said we should mount the floor with them just the simple fact because I know DTR, he's a hell of a player. He's going to be a hell of a player. But the lack of experience and game experience, he's going to turn the ball over a couple times. That's what he did. He threw 3 picks. He threw 3 interceptions. So the Cleveland Browns defense did as much as they could, but we still were able to put up 28 points. So now with Deshaun playing, they'll definitely probably have more than 3 points. But they will increase their chance of winning, yes. But I still feel like we're going to come up victorious. We'll talk about that later on in the score predictions. But yeah, it definitely increased their chances for real. You'll be a fool to say it doesn't. It won't. It wouldn't. All right. All right, right here. All right. After the game, Keaton Mitchell had Sunday against the Seahawks. Do you think Keaton Mitchell will be more involved in the offense?
I think it will really be about the same. Now, I just seen on an injury report that he had a little hamstring tweak, so not really sure how serious that is. But if he's good to go and, suits up, I think the usage will be about the same. I think maybe like 5 carries, 2 catches. But this game, I think it will be more of a Gus Edwards game this week. I mean, don't overuse Mitchell because he's a smaller back. Like remember in preseason, he got hurt. They thought he was going to miss a week or two, and he missed, a couple of months. But let's play the hit. I think this is more of a Gus Edwards game this week.
The piggyback off you said, if depending on his injury status, I think he will get a few more carries. He had 9. So if he can play on Sunday, I think he'll get about 10, 11. And Gus will probably lead the way with like 15 to 18. But I'm with you. Just need to be a Gus. Gus need at least 20, 25 carries. He need one game where he just can be the lead guy. And then you can, sprinkle in Hill and Mitchell as the game goes on, as they change the pace. But let Gus wear teams down. And Gus still has some breakaway speed. He showed you that on the 80 yard reception against Detroit. So I definitely think this needs to be the Gus Edwards show, man. But I think Keaton will get a little bit more carries and be a little bit more involved in the offense, especially with the jet sweeps versus bubble screens and stuff like that. So yeah, I think he'll be a little bit more involved.
Right.
Excuse me. Next topic. Geno Stone currently leads the league with 6 picks. So, how many interceptions do you think Geno Stone would get on Sunday? Sorry for the extra T on get. It was typing too fast.
It's all good. I mean, like a vitamin. I think Geno Stone's like one a day. Geno gonna get you. I think he's gonna get another one this week.
I think he's gonna get two because I think Deshaun gonna be trying to stretch the ball, take the ball downfield, especially now that Kareem Hunt. I mean, not Kareem Hunt because the Chubb is out. That they run the ball. I think he's gonna try to take shots to Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore, and all the stuff like that. David and Joke was not, and I think Geno Stone gonna get him twice. And plus, the pass rush is starting to play more. So I think they're gonna force him to throw the ball a little early and get him off his spot. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Bull Dishes and Geno Stone get two, and then I give him 8 on the season.
Okay,
All right,
definitely could happen.
let's go with our 3 keys to victory. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's go with our 3 keys to victory.
All right, I think the first one we definitely gotta put pressure on Deshaun Watson because he doesn't do well under pressure. You know, teams. I remember when they played the Steelers on that Monday night game, they were on him all day, and he hasn't been accurate when he's had to get forced out the pocket and throw on the run. So definitely put pressure on Deshaun Watson. Number two, you got to protect Lamar Jackson from Myles Garrett and that defensive line because remember last time we didn't have Ronnie Stanley, so we got him this time. And last time Lamar's having a hard time throwing the ball, so we have to protect Lamar Jackson so that he can do what he can do, and also stop Amari Cooper. Because if you stop him, you pretty much stop the passing attack. The D line has been great against the run all year, so I'm not worried about Cleveland running the ball. But focus on taking Amari Cooper out of the game. And because, their left tackle, Jedrick Wills, he's out for season. So, that's a big loss for that offensive line. So that's my three right there. Stop Amari Cooper.
Got you. I'm gonna get mine, then we're gonna go back to position match. I just realized we only stopped at coaching, so we're gonna finish the rest. Sorry about that, everybody. Um, First one's gonna be protect the football. Turn it over. Defense get turnovers. And the last one is going to be what I said every week: score touchdowns in the red zone and not kick field goals. Only time Tuck supposed to be out there is to kick extra points. If you kick a field goal, too cool. But I don't want to be like I was against the Titans, all the field goals. Even though I'll take the win anywhere I can get it. But yeah, I'm going to score touchdowns and then more touchdowns, less field goals. We're gonna go back to our position matchup. Sorry about that. Let's go quarterback. Deshaun Watson versus Lamar Jackson. Go ahead, Dave.
Man, lights, camera, action, Jackson, absolutely on fire, leading the league in completion percentage, 69%, leading the league in rushing by a quarterback, making the right play. He just getting everybody involved, just being efficient. Last week, 21 to 26, 187 yards, 10 carries, 60 yards. He's moving the chains on third down when we need him to run, moving the ball up and down the field real easy. This is the third straight game, like you said earlier, that we had over 30 points. That hasn't been done in a long time. And for Cleveland, Deshaun Watson, he had one of his best games of the season, but it was against Arizona. So come on, man. Everybody lights Arizona up, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns. But good luck against the best defense at the bank.
Hmm. I agree. It's Lamar, not even close. Lamar's having an MVP season with 1,954 yards, 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. That's the fumbles got to get cleaned up, which I think will. And I forgot how many rushing yards and rushing touchdowns, but the kid is having another MVP year. So yeah, it's definitely Lamar by far. Deshaun only had about decent game, and then been out with the shoulder. So yeah, Lamar Jackson by and a landslide in this one. And I love me some Deshaun Watson. Let's go running backs.
Running backs, guy, give it to Baltimore again. The Ravens are running the ball down your throat. Gus Edwards, he's been rolling. He didn't even have to do too much last week. 5 carries, 52 yards. Still got those 2 touchdowns, but he broke that 40-yarder, though, up the sideline. And Mr. Electric, like we just talked about earlier, Keaton Mitchell finally got on the field. I mean, 9 carries, 138 yards. That's crazy. 60-yard run and a 40-yard run in the same game. I've been taught a lot of things, but you can't teach speed, man. And Justice Hill, he's been playing well whenever we need him. But man, another fumble last week, man. I think you're gonna start losing carries, Justice Hill. Come on now. But 298 yards in one game, that's sensational for Cleveland. They're running the ball well, but not consistently. Jerome Ford and Kareem Hunt, they're a solid combo, both running and receiving the ball. But we shut them down last time, and our defensive line is just elite. Tough time for Cleveland running the ball. This one's the Ravens, baby.
Yeah, definitely the Ravens. And to pick back off you said, Justice Hill got to get them fumbles online because you keep fumbling, you know you'll be in the Harbaugh's dughouse, and you only got one more year in that contract. So yeah. So what's saving him is the fact he's a good special teamer, but that won't save him for long. But yeah, had Chubb been healthy, it'd have been Cleveland, no doubt about it. But he's not. Kareem Hunt and Jerome Ford and Pierre Strong, who came from the Patriots, who was a hell of a back in college at Toledo, fast as hell. But it's definitely the Ravens. Keaton Mitchell, like you said, just went 134 yards on 9 carries. Gus did his thing. Justice Hill, like I said, minus the fumbles, gives some good yards. So yeah, it's definitely the Ravens, man. Like I said, we rushed the last couple weeks. We've been running for over 100 yards easy, and what Lamar contributes. But yeah, it's the Ravens.
Right.
Let's go with the offensive line. Let's go offensive line matchup.
All right. O-line, like I said, got to give this one to Baltimore as well. We've been one of the best in the business. They're keeping Lamar clean. They're opening up huge holes for the running backs. Ronnie Stanley's been back. You know, like I said, last time we played Cleveland. We didn't have him, and we missed him bad. They really showed how important he is to our success on offense. You know, Makari, he got muscled down by Myles Garrett. You know, Linderbaum, Zeitler, they're also playing Pro Bowl level ball. John Simpson and Morgan Moses, they've been pushing guys around. Cleveland, like I said, you just lost Jedrick Wills for the season. That's a big loss. The rest of the line's pretty good. They're better run blocking team and an average pass blocking team. Joe Batonio, Wyatt Teller, pretty good guards. Other Polchicks, he's a pretty good center. But this one's the Ravens also, man.
I agree, Ravens. Like you say, losing Jedrick Wills was definitely big. Ethan Potic was is okay. Like you said, Wyatt Teller and those guys like Joe Batonio. They should have kept J.C. Treader. That would have been smart because he was a good guard and center. They missing him on the line, but definitely the Ravens because we got flexibility. We got Ronnie Stanley, John Simpson's now playing better ball. Tyler Linderbaum doing his thing. The old reliable Kevin Zeitler, who's now beating all 32 teams. Morgan Moses is back. Then you got guys like Daniel File here that can step in. The old Swiss Army Knight, Patrick McCarry, Ben Cleveland, whenever he can get a shot. So, Sam Mustapha came in and held it down a little bit when Linderbaum was hurt. So we definitely got good depth and good versatility on the offensive line. So I'm definitely going with the Ravens as well. Wide receivers and tight ends.
Yeah, definitely. Once again, Baltimore, Mark Andrews, bad news. Andrews had another big game, 9 catches, 80 yards. Mr. Reliable, money in the bank, all pro level. Zay Flowers, he's having a good season last couple weeks. You know, But he's still a rookie. We don't need him every game to have a big game. But he's there when we need him. But Odell Beckham is starting to finally catch fire. He finally got to do that park high strut in the end zone at his best game of the season with his 5
Yeah.
catches. Nelson Aguilar's been solid. And Isaiah Likely had a couple of catches last week. It was good to see him get involved. And for Cleveland, like I said, plain and simple, you just got to slow down Amari Cooper. Other than that, they don't really have too much. David Njoku, he's been pretty decent. He's all right. Elijah Moore, he hasn't really done too much. I don't know why they don't use him. I think Elijah Moore is pretty good. But this is the Ravens by a mile, man, a country mile at that.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens by a mile now, especially after they traded Donovan People-Jones to the Lions for whatever reason. He must have done something behind the scenes. And then they released Anthony Schwartz. That's all your speed right there. Now
Right.
everything I go through Amari Cooper, like you say, Elijah Moore. They not haven't been using him. Then who was the other receiver? David Bell and then
David Bell.
Marcus Woods and yeah, I think I'm not sure. I think Jakeem Grant. Like it's like it gets real bland after that. Like you got Odell who finally got in the end zone, so his confidence going to be up now. He's going to make one play. He's Bateman each week making plays. Zay doing his thing, not really getting the super big numbers, but they're going to come. Aguilar coming through with his couple catches, the enemy clutch catches. Then you still got Mandrews, leading the way at the tight end. Our all-pro tight end. He's going to come, do what he got to do to get open, especially with them linebackers of the Browns. Isaiah Likely, he had a pretty solid game, made some good catches. And then you saw Charlie Cooler, sitting on ice. So it's definitely the Ravens. All right, now time to go to the defense side of the ball. These two teams play as two different defense. Browns 4-3, Ravens 3-4. But we still gonna go with the interior D line. So go ahead, Dave.
All right, this one I'm gonna give it to the Ravens just by a little bit, man. Like I said, only because the Ravens are leading the league in sacks. Justin Madubuike is turning into a star before our eyes. He's leading the team in sacks. It's kind of looking like Aaron Donald to me a little bit, more and more. I mean, but he is really, really coming up. We have 5 players with at least 5 sacks. That's crazy. Davion Clowney is killing it, man. You okay, man? Kyle Van Noy, he's rolling. You need to extend these 2 guys. I'm gonna say it every week until it happens. I want to speak into existence. Kyle Van Noy, like whenever he doesn't get the sack, he's batting balls down. He is making plays every time he's on the field. And also stuffing the run well. Michael Pierce is a brick wall. Odafe Owe beast. He is killing. So on the other side of the ball, Myles Garrett, he's the best defensive end in the league. You gotta give it to him, man. He's a beast. Zadarius Smith, our old friend, he's still great. Dalvin Tomlinson, Jordan Elliott, they're solid on the D line, but give it to the Ravens just by a little bit.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with us by a slight edge because of the numbers. But if we go by talent, it's definitely Browns. Because Myles Garrett is better than any interior D line we got, or any pass rusher. Basically any defense play we got. But it's all about in the whole. Like you said, we lead the league in sacks. Big doing this thing. He probably gonna finish with like 11 sacks and get paid. Broderick doing this thing. Big Parrish playing ball. You got Travis Jones doing this thing, and Brett coming in getting get some burn. Myles Garrett and Zadarius Smith gonna do them, and like you said, David Thompson, Jordan Elliott, and the kid Wright, I think Alex Wright, whatever his name is, the backup DN, and then the Cool, whatever his name is, the other DN. They're all right, but it's definitely the Ravens by a slight margin. Because Myles Garrett and Zadarius Smith by themselves are better than a lot of units.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go linebackers, including the edge rushers. Square dude.
Let's start off with the $20 million man, Roquan Smith, best middle linebacker in the league. I don't want to hear that Fred Warner talk. our leader. He's a beast, man. The game changer, Patrick Queen. Please pay this man. We need these two together for years. Just you got to keep him. He's leading all linebackers and pressures for quarterback, pressuring the quarterback. Malik Harrison has done a really good job also. He's making plays also. But there's so much talent that he really gets overlooked. For Cleveland, they got a lot of speed on their defense. I gotta give it to them. Those linebackers really can hit and they make plays too. Anthony Walker, he's a tough guy in the middle. He's a tough middle linebacker. Taki and Awoso Koromaru, they are those guys are really, really good as well. But this is the Baltimore all day also.
Yeah, I agree because, like I said, Roquan and Queen is that damn good. They're gonna make our unit better than damn near everybody's. Damn, they got, like you said, they got Jeremiah Wusu, Kamar, Anthony Walker, Deion Jones. He was there last year. I think he's somewhere else. But yeah, they got Sione Taki, kid Tony Fields. That's like I said, Malik Harrison's been filling in well inside and outside linebacker. Daffy Oway has been playing better, but he got to bring the quarterback down this time. Like he did it. He got Geno down once. The second try, the first one he could have had him, but it's just little stuff like that. But he's stopping the run, setting the edge, and then Calvin Noy's balling out his mind. You see the game he had, man. 2 sacks, 5 tackles. Um, then you still got Tyus Bowser waiting in the wings and David Ajabo. So yeah, now Tavares Robinson had a pretty solid game too. He went there and made some tackles. He played his part, held his own. Yeah, and then Clowney, like you said, Clowney is playing, with his hand on fire. He just got to, finish a little bit more. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Ravens as well, man. Just too much depth. What's up, Rodney? Go check out Rodney and Jose Wednesdays night, 7:15 p.m. Eastern. Lunch break hot take. Follow them on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And then my guy right here, the Roll Pod, my man Hindu Roll Pod. Check him out. I don't really know what days he streamed, but he just subscribe and you'll find out. But he got a lot of good stuff going on, man. With him and Suge and all that. Oh, and also Rain Kings podcast with Rodney and Jose and all those guys like that. And, I believe OTR might talk about boxing. Like I said, if you're a casual boxing fan, go check them out. They got some good stuff going over there as well. And also, Chris just joking. Him, Kai Stevenson, Michael Crawford, the Deep Cover Pod. I think they record. I think they record on Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm not too sure, but check those guys out as well. Just to support everybody, man. We take a lot of time put into these shows, and it's a lot of work. But yeah, go ahead
Yes.
support all these guys right here.
And salute them
All
guys,
right, but
man. Hindu,
all
Friday.
right, that's back.
Yeah, salute them guys, man.
Yes,
Friday,
sir, man.
Hindu, Chris, OTR, Mike, all man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, Coach Evans too, Sip Two Tallies, subscribe to him as well, and more Sip Two
Coach have
Tallies, and of course Engraving. I know all y'all already subscribed to him, but I'm say it as
engraving.
well. Like I said, Kevin Ostraker, locked on Ravens. To support everybody, man. Everybody, take their time to put the work in for this. We got the linebackers now. Let's do the secondary, the corners, and safeties. Go ahead, Dave.
I'm gonna call this one even, man. For Cleveland, Denzel Ward, he's one of the best in the business, man. Greg Newsome, he's also played very well. MJ Emerson, he's a really good nickelback. He could start for a lot of teams. Like I said, Denzel Ward, one of the best in the league. Grant Delpit, Warren Thornhill, they're a great safety combo. Those guys make a lot of plays, a lot of picks, a lot of pass breakups. They're real talented in that back end. And the Ravens, of course, you already know we're looking good. Like I said, I put our team up against anybody. They locked DK Metcalf up last week. He only had one catch. Marlon Humphrey, Brandon Stevens, they've been shutting everybody down. They're putting a seatbelt on everybody. Arthur Millette, Ronald Darby, they played well. They made the most of their opportunities. Kyle Hamilton, this guy, young superstar, man. This guy right here, his ceiling is I think one of these days he might be one of the best safety in the league. One of these days, I think that's his ceiling. He could be one of the best. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the best. Big pressure on QBs when he blitzes, and of course, Geno Stone, the one a day vitamin. He gets one every week, picking off passes. So this one's even, man. I gotta give Cleveland their respect too because they're really good on that back end.
For sure, like you just said, there's a Ward, Greg Newsom, Martin Emerson, you said Warren Thornhill, Grant Delpit, but I gotta go with the Ravens at a slight edge because Geno Stone, a guy that only start to lead the league in picks, that says something about your team. Marcus Williams will be back soon. I think he's playing Sunday. Cal doing his thing. Marlowe back to playing good Pro Bowl football. Brandon Stevens playing good Pro Bowl football. Rocky Sing's doing his thing. Then you got Jalen Davis and all those guys like that. Now Arthur like you said, doing this thing, coming in and blitzing and breaking up passes. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens just for the depth and because we got guys that can come in and no in and Ronald Darby. I forget about Ronald Darby. Like these guys been playing amazing, man. So yeah, I definitely gotta go with the Ravens by a slight margin. All right, let's go with some over under stat lines before we get to our last topic. We're gonna start with Lamar Jackson over or under 220 yards passing.
220. I'm gonna say a little bit under. I think maybe like 190, 200. I think just under by a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna go over by a little bit. I'm gonna give him 230 yards on the dot. So I'm gonna give him 10 yards extra over the stat line. Because I think he's gonna dish it around, get it out early. Mark Andrews gonna have a decent game. I think Bateman gonna be a man involved. Odell gonna want to get in the end zone again. Then Zay wanna get, he wanna get his numbers up so he can try to steal rookie of the year. So yeah, and hey, you still got Aguilar too. So yeah, I'm gonna give him 230, just a slightly little bit over. Gus
One
Edwards,
thing,
75 yards rushing over under. Hmm?
real quick before I touch on that, but that's one thing I really like that Lamar's doing is pretty much every week is somebody different. Like I said, Andrews really has been consistently being the starter he is. But lately, like I said, you take last
Right.
week, it's been Beckham. Before that, it's been Zay. Aguilar's had some nice games. So he's really spreading it around, man. But anyway, back to Gus, 75. I think over. I think Gus, he's rested. He didn't do too much last week. And he know that Keith Mitchell's hot on his heels to try and get more carries. So I think over. Give me Gus 90 yards.
I'm gonna go with over. I'm gonna go 85. I think for 85 and a touchdown, I think Keith Mitchell had like 50 or 60 yards. Like I said, I think he's gonna get a little bit more involved in the offense. All right, over under Odell Beckham, 35 yards receiving.
Oh, this is over. I think Odell's really starting to get his stride. Last week I think he just needed one game. So I think Odell's going to get about 60. I think 4 catches for 60.
I'll give him slightly over with 45. Give him about 4 or 5 catches, 45 yards, maybe a tad, depending on how the game going. But yeah, like he's slowly but surely getting more involved. But I don't see no super huge game. So I'm gonna go 45 yards. So I'm gonna go slightly over. That's the last one for offense and with the defense. Mark Andrews, over under 90 yards receiving.
Mm, I'm gonna go over, man. I think Andrew's going to hit that 100 this week. Yeah, give me over.
I'm gonna go over as well. I'm gonna go with 100 because them linebackers is they're good, but I think he's gonna take advantage of that. And then Lamar will be pissed off, like Brian just said, because Miles Garrett basically said he didn't say nothing wrong. He basically told Kay Adams on FanDuel TV when she interviewed Miles Garrett that Joe Burrow was more of a difficult quarterback to defend than Lamar. But like you said,
Mm,
Lamar might feel like, well, like okay, I got an MVP. He don't. All right, let me go ahead and show you something. So everybody's
mm,
entitled to that opinion. All
mm.
right, let's go defense now. Total team. Yeah, yeah. Let's go defense now. Total team sacks. We're gonna go 4 over under.
I'm going over. I think we're gonna punish Deshaun Watson this week. And like I said, they lost Jedrick Wills, so that left tackle. I think it's gonna be a big week, man. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him 7 times this week. 7 sacks this week. Oh,
I'm gonna go over, and I'm gonna go 6. I think Metabike get one. I think Owe get one, Clowney get one. I think Calvin Noy get two, and then somebody like Queen get one. So I'm gonna go over with 6. Total team interceptions. We're gonna go over under 2.
I'm gonna say under. I think just one. I don't think Deshaun. I think Deshaun Watson is going, just throw it away more often than throw interceptions. I think just one.
I'm gonna go with 2. Like I said, I think Geno gonna get both of them because they're gonna throw the ball out. Because like I said, we're gonna take away that run game, and he gonna put it up in the air. I think we're gonna get it some chances. I think Geno gonna at least make him pay twice. So I'm gonna go right at 2. All right, last one. We're gonna score prediction. Total tackles between Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen. Let's go 24 over under.
I'm gonna say under because I think that they're gonna throw the ball more often. So I'm gonna say 19. Roquan probably get 11. Queen will get 8. So a little bit under.
I'm gonna go a tad bit over and go 26 because the Browns are definitely gonna run the ball and throw the ball. And they're gonna make the tackles in space. So I'm gonna go 12 for Queen, and I'm gonna go 14 for Roquan. All right, our last topic for tonight. All right, give me your score prediction, dude.
Well, I think this is the 4th game in a row. We're going to hit 30. I'm going to say 31-21 Ravens.
Definitely gonna be tight, a little tight. But even though we thought the last 2 games was tight, we blew them out. But for some reason, I think the Browns gonna fight. And plus, we blew them out already in Cleveland, so that's why I think they're gonna come a little bit more harder this game. So I'm gonna go 34-27 Ravens. Oh man, everybody, that was it. Thank you for a great show. We're gonna have some closing remarks. We get up out of here. Go ahead, Dave. Floor is yours.
All right, man. Like I said, it's a lot of high school, a lot of Pop Warner playoff football. I love it. Baltimore, like not only just in the NFL, but just in the communities doing it big. I just want to shout out a couple of coaches doing their thing. Jamari McCullough, you got Randallstown in the playoffs, 2nd round, taking on Forest Park. Let's go, Rams. Come on now, bring it home. Travis Hall from Owings Mills, first undefeated season, doing his thing. Them Owens Mills Eagles just beat Hereford 36-14. They're moving on into the playoffs. Travis Hall doing his thing. Big salute. Michelle Brown. Allen Holt doing his thing. Got his young kids doing his thing under 9, 10 years old. Middle River Renegades. Look out for them. They're in the championship. Good luck, Allen Holt. Bring that thing home. A couple more people. Carl Barnett. Shout my guy out. So, it's a lot. Brandon Taylor also.
Yeah, definitely shout out to all the youth teams that's playing the championship tomorrow. I got two of them playing tomorrow, nephew and son. West Bottom up next, Ravens teams, 9-11 So definitely, and also definitely got to give Old Town Gator a shout out. They got the 10U in the championship. They got damn near all the teams in the championship, and Westport Patriots got a few as well. So, coaches keep doing y'all thing. I've been a coach forever. Once a coach, always a coach. So I definitely know what y'all go through, and I respect the craft, man. Just keep doing y'all thing, man. Y'all doing a great job. Love y'all guys, man. Thank y'all for tuning in on this Friday night. Like I said, we're 2 days away from the game. I'll be there, in the club level. Hopefully, we get this dub. And it's going to be a good time on Sunday, man. So everybody, remember what trade means. Talk Ravens all day, every day. From your host Justin P and my MVP co-host Super D the Mailman. Love you guys, and we'll be back Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Love y'all. We are out. Peace.
Peace.